if you want a title to this, it's You Feed Them. Okay? You feed them. So the world looks at the government. Why aren't you doing this? And they look at the UN and they moan and they groan and they gripe and they whinge. And this needs to happen and that needs to happen. And the problem is sometimes as Christians we do the same. Moan and groan about the government and moan and groan about this system and that system. And to me. And it's just so bad. It's so rough here. But the early church, they didn't have any social security, social welfare benefits. They didn't even have hospitals. They had nothing. In fact, they lived under a barbaric rule called the Roman Empire and a murderous religious system that literally murdered its own people. We ain't got it bad. We think we have. Come to India for a week. Come to Pakistan. You find Afghanistan. Anyway, so stop it. Stop it. I'm not talking down to you. It's what's going on in my head at the time. I love you. It's the circumstances I hate. It's the system. Anyway, so the church had no one to look to. The God's people. They only had the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's the only hope. And that's who we're meant to be looking to. And we've been hearing today about our whānau, who are not looking to government, not looking for handouts, not looking to somebody else. They don't have the disease called blamatitis, blaming other people for their position. They got out. They maranga mai, rose up and used what they got in their hand. Love, every kōrero, Lorinda and John go over and use what's in their hand. A wheelbarrow and a spade. And look what's happening there now. And so what's in your hand? What's in your hand? What has God put in your hand? Don't say you got nothing. You got something. And it's when you leave here to go back and recognizing what have you got in your hand? And how can hand join with hand with others who've got something in their hand? How can your hand help to support what is in their hand and hand joining together? And many hands make light work. Matthew 25, before that. Oh, no. I was hungry, you gave me something to eat. I needed a kai, and you brought some rewana over. And some puha, pork bones. I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, you invited me in. I was sick, and you came to me. I was in prison, you